lovelies, it's Avery here, and today I will be doing my review on Illuminae by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. And this will be my first review for this channel, which I'm super excited about. I have no idea how I'm formatting this. I'm going to try to base it off of how I do my vlog reviews, and I can add spoilers! Yay! The first part of this review, though, will be spoiler-free. I will tell you when you need to leave for spoilers. But first, I am sorry for my voice right now. I kind of have a drainage issue, so I sound really stuffy and stuff. I was also wanting more ideas for this channel, so I want to do some more tags and other stuff, but I have no idea what to film. So if you comment down below what you would like to see, I will post that up. And if you didn't notice behind me, my shelves have changed because I couldn't find any of the books I was looking for on my rainbow shelves. So now my books have been rearranged again, and I'm liking it for now. It might change soon, just depends. So let's get started with this review. For the first spoiler-free section, I'm going to give a review on the first 50 to 100 pages. The main characters are Katie Grant. She is a hacker and she has awesome pink hair, and she's so badass and awesome. She is so cool. At the beginning of the story, she broke up with her boyfriend, Ezra Mason, but that was before the evil company, the biotech company, comes and destroys their planet, leaving them trapped on 3 spaceships. The Alexander, the Hapita, I think that's what it's called, and the Copernicus. I'm going to say it like that. Ezra Mason was shot on the way out of the planet, so he had to go on a different ship for medical reasons. So he got on the Alexander and she was put on the Hapita, and they're separated and they can't really talk. In the first part, the whole invasion story is told from like an interview. It was really cool to read and it was really funny. Both the characters have great personalities that just cracked me up the whole story. One of the ships, the Copernicus, has a very dangerous virus on it that is, what's that called? Biological warfare? Is that it? Yes, that's it. And the story just follows Katie and Ezra on their 2 spaceships dealing with their different problems because of the virus. The AI on one of the ships is messing up, and the Alexander is another ship that's the biotech company ship, and they are following them and trying to kill all of the survivors. And it's their stories, and it is so good. I love this book. This is probably one of my new favorite books of 2016. I'm so excited for the next book to come out, Jamina. I think I'm pronouncing that right. That comes out in 2016. Jamina comes out on October 18th, 2016. So I am super excited to pick up where the story left off, because it left off with such a cliffhanger, and I think it's a cliffhanger. Or I really want more. Super, super good. It is like really cool formatted. Like they have pictures of the ships. If you cannot see, there's pictures of the ships. And then they have the emails between the 2 groups, and there's, that was in there. How they communicate through messaging, and they have countdowns for when the Lincoln gets there, and they have like letters and when the ships are flying through outer space, this is how the texts are written. It is also written like that for missiles. And then you get to be in the AI's perspective through the last part of the story. You're in the AI's perspective, and it is super cool. I loved how this is formatted. If I haven't said this enough, I love this book. This is probably going to be one of my favorites for 2016. So, yes. That is all for the non-spoiler section. I have a lot to talk about in the spoiler section, so if you have read this book, stay. And if you haven't, leave. Not to be rude, but I really want to spoil this book. Okay, now for the spoilerly section. Spoiler section. And I'm going to talk about the 3 main points, kind of ish. The Probus, which is the virus that is on the Copernicus. Aiden, the AI, and the ending. Those, oh, so good. I love how funny Ezra is the whole time. They always have to like black out during his interview. Let me find it. It is hilarious. Just having to black stuff out. See the little black marks? And sometimes it's super funny. Yes. The invasion was so good. I love how it's written from interview, where the interview is interlocked and switched off between the characters. That was really cool and super funny. I love the part where Ezra is shot and Katie comes and picks him up. What does he say? What does he say? He says, "I'm bleeding." And she says, "Shut up, I'm not talking to you," because they just broke up. It was cracking me up because he's trying to focus on not dying and she's just not talking to him because she's upset because they broke up. It is hilarious. I was cracking up. Okay, now for the pros. The whole Copernicus ship had it, and reading that part where it was the people on the Copernicus like talking about what was going on, that was super creepy. I loved it. When you find out that Katie's mother was on this ship, I was like, what? I thought she was in the Hapita. And then they wouldn't let her go be with her mother, but that's a good thing, and it's just... The disease reminded me of zombies with brains. Okay, because they were killing each other with like cameras and stuff, and they were fast, but they also reminded me of zombies because they would kill other people, and like... The little girl, I can't get her out of my brain. It's the one that Katie saw when she was going through the vents, and she looks down and it's this girl, it's this little girl, and she's dragging a heart behind her. Like a human heart under like a rope or something. And she looks down at her and the girl feels it, so she looks up and she screams, "Do not look at me." It was so emotional and so good. Oh my goodness. I loved the virus. The virus, it played so well, but when it was just Katie on the ship with everyone, like most everyone else infected, it was so intense and like, I just can't get over this book, guys. It's just so good. But on to Bay 4. I understand that they were trying to help these people, and but so many people died. So many people. And Ezra's friend, I don't remember his name, but he went in and it was so emotional when she found him, and she found his story that he put into the calm thing on him. Oh, it was so sad and sweet. Oh, Loved how they added like the emphasis of how important everything was by all the countdowns and the time limits, and you have to have this done by this time or we're gonna die. And it was stressful, but it was so good. That part was like really, really good because it added so much more momentum. And now Aiden. I cried at the end where the Aiden was shut off and was only living in Katie's tablet. I was bawling that the AI died. It cracks me up even now because when Aiden said that Ezra was dead, I didn't really believe it. Like, I couldn't believe it because last time we left Ezra, he was healthy, and after he was just on the ship with like minor wounds because he was fighting in the battles. He was just with doctors. I just thought Ezra was alive. He did not die out in the fighting the Alexander, fighting the Lincoln. No, I did not believe that. So I didn't cry then, and I thought that was really weird for like the last whole part because Ezra was gone, and I was just, I don't know. And then Brian, oh my goodness, he was psycho. I'm kind of glad he's dead. I never really liked him, but I felt really bad for Katie because Katie had to kill her mentor, which was really sad. But yes. And then he killed those people on the Alexander saying, "Am I not merciful?" It was so good. This is like the worst review ever because every other sentence I keep saying, "Oh my goodness, it was so good." But he killed all of those people aboard the Alexander and was like, they needed to die. And then he let the infected out of Bay 4 and they flooded the ship, and then everyone on the Alexander died. And then he wouldn't let the Hapita go because he was in love with Katie and needed Katie to come aboard his ship. I just, But I did grow attached to Aiden. I want him back. I need him in the next book. If they don't have Aiden in the next book, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because Aiden, it's just Aiden. I grew attached to an AI. I still can't believe this. Like, it had so much personality and was so controlling and manipulative. I love dark characters like the Darkling. Yes. My type of character. She was a hacker. She wouldn't be able to do half the stuff she did if she wasn't a hacker. And so I thought having her as a hacker played a really big part in the whole story, and it was so good because she got to communicate with Ezra and she got to look into the files of everything, and you're kind of more on Katie's side of the story than you are on Ezra's, but I think that'll change in Jamina because it has to do with Ezra's mother, which I will get into the end. Did I mention Ezra's father died? Let's talk about the ending. The ending was bae. I love the ending of this book. I'm in love with this book. Ugh. Okay. The ending. Aiden hacked into Ezra's communication system and was talking to Katie through Ezra's comms, which was so creepy when you found out because of the stuff he said, and she knew it wasn't him, kind of. She had a feeling it wasn't him, and when she had to kill her mentor to save Aiden because her mentor Brian was hacking at Aiden with was it an axe or a hammer? I don't remember, but he kept hitting it with an axe, and Aiden was going down, and she had to save Aiden to save the ship, and so he killed himself though because he brought the axe down on himself because he got infected with the Provis. Oh, it was so, she was like really emotional the whole time because she had to watch so many people die and she had to survive on a ship full of the infected. Oh, there's a diagram somewhere. I have to find it. It shows how many of her are on the Lincoln besides her. Let me find it. So, she had to walk on the outside of the ship too, which was really cool formatted, but she had to get from here to there. Can you see? I don't even know. Here to there, and that is all the infected on the ship, and she had to make it from here all the way down to here. And look at, wouldn't that be so creepy? It's like zombies in space. That's the way I described this book. And then she had to go down and fix Aiden, and the Probus people got into the control systems and started hacking at Hayden some more. Aiden, and looking for her. That really freaked me out, how the people of the, because she saved all of the survivors from the Alexander and she sent them to the Hapata got off. But everyone else that was still stuck on the ship with the Probus, they started trying to find her because they could like smell her. So she got rid of all the cameras and she had to like fight the Lincoln. She had to fight the Lincoln by herself with just like her controls in one room, staying safe from the people with the Probus. It was intense, man. And she got flung around the room. I'm so surprised she survived. Because like when she shot the missiles and everything, and the missile shot at her, and then she took them, and the ship, and how she got off. I'm still surprised how she survived this. Aiden was like planning the whole time. He had the space pod for her, and she was gonna have to go up like 2 levels, get in the space pod, and then pop herself out, and she got saved. What the heck? After like radiation poisoning, I think it was. And then it was. I still can't believe she's alive. Like, how can you survive all of this? And then she's still going strong. And so she gets on the Hapta, and after being like, I don't know, mentally like traumatized, she's holding on to the tablet that she's used the whole time she was on the Alexander, because Aiden was put into the tablet, so she's clutching onto this tablet and they have to take it from her, and that was really emotional for me because I took the tablet that had Aiden on it, and then Ezra was alive. It was so great. Ezra was alive, and he came. I said that in a monster voice. And then he came in, so romantic when he came in. They saw each other for the first time after so long, and they kissed. It was so cool. And then his mother, Ezra's abusive mother, found him, because, you know, just stuff. And she found him, and now she's after him. And Katie is not having that because she knows Ezra's mother like beat him and like abused him when he was a child and stuff. So good. So good. If I haven't said this enough, 5 out of 5 stars. Just for a 5th time. Just get that in your brain and read this. That is all I have for today. Still comment down what I should do next on this channel. A tag, bookshelf tour, which is going to be hard to film, but if you want it. And then, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Type what you want, and then I will decide. Yeah. I'm Avery. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Bye, lovelies.